More of that shit, Cass, please, for the love of God.
What?
No, talk. I want to record you guys being stupid.
I'm trying to set my new profile picture so I can get a new color.
I unfortunately
There,
can't change mine.
Kind, yeah, that's like a gross color, but this is such a good avatar.
Oh, I just chugged the whole soda. God. Nah. Dog.
I lost my nitro. How unfortunate.
Ha, poor.
No, this is once again, I don't pay. I've never once paid for my own nitro, but I've had it for several months now because people buy them for me.
Someone gifted it to me a while ago. I just don't want to access it right now.
Hey, if I send a nitro in here, Cherry, you better claim it fast, okay?
Don't fucking send it in here. 1 second. 1 second. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
See, this is a game now. This is a game.
Okay. Who has the faster internet?
Exactly. Oh my god, look. We get the Nitro Basic? What's Nitro Basic? That's so cheap.
That's like the not good stuff. That's what I
Wait, hold on. RB.
That's me.
Cupid said hi with Cupid Riz. I don't know if anybody passed that message along yet.
Where? When? Who?
On stream?
Cupid. No, like earlier.
Oh.
In like a chat. In like a chat.
Hello.
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 Oh, hey, Judge. I like the icon.
Thank you. It's a rabbit with a moonlight greatsword.
This is probably one of my best friends here in my hometown, Judge. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? We're just about to do a game where
A game?
I'm going to send a gifted nitro into the group chat, and whoever claims it first gets it.
All right.
Okay, even if I don't get it, I'll have one of my other bitches buy it for me.
Jesus Christ. You know, Judge, I didn't think you remembered that this event was happening today until you
I
texted
didn't
me
get
about it.
I got
Got
it.
This
course
is a
I
race
did.
of Wi-Fi and mine's bad.
Of course, I remembered, and I did not just make this presentation in the last 2 hours.
You will be graded. I will let you know that there is a grade you will receive.
To be
Excellent.
honest with you, I woke up this morning and I finished my presentation, so don't worry.
Did everyone just finish their presentation in the last 24 hours?
Probably.
I had mine done weeks ago.
Cherry was ready.
Me and Cherry literally finished our presentations the day after.
I'm glad I gave everybody a month because it felt like that was necessary.
But like, also, I joined last this minute. As soon as I joined RB, I had my topic down and I was doing research.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see Grodies and Judges in particular for specific reasons that I will reveal when they present.
I think
Do
that's
I
a really
have like
topic.
a challenge or something?
What?
Do I have like a challenge? Are you gonna give me a challenge? Like, can I not use the letter E?
No, what? There's no challenge. No, I'm just excited to see what you're gonna talk about.
Challenge is to win.
I don't know. There's no reward for whoever gets the best score. It's.
Reward is
I mean,
happiness.
I'm personally here to win, but y'all do whatever.
Do you guys
I'm
want there to
here
be a
for
reward?
grade.
Do you want there to be a good? I'm doing this so impromptu, to be
You have
honest.
to pick between your
Another
friends.
good-
You have to pick a best one.
I have to pick whoever wins. This is officially RB's best friend.
Is there a better prize?
I can
or-
see.
I can see.
Can we get another gifted nitro in chat?
I'm not gonna give someone nitro.
Coward.
I can give somebody like a tweet, I suppose. Oh, on my channel, on my
You didn't
Twitter.
even tweet out, by the way. Can I just say, you said I'm gonna tweet out an announcement about this stream, and then never did.
Well, yeah, that right when that happened, my whole friend
Right.
circle blew up.
Right.
So
That's fair. That is honestly fair.
some private
There's
shit
a
happened.
lot going on. I can vouch for this.
Yeah.
Oh,
If
man,
that's what you're referring to.
I'm referring to something else, Judge, that I'll tell you when I hang out with you tonight. Some weird shit happened. Some pretty weird shit happened.
Elsewhere.
Yeah, elsewhere. In my VTubing circles, some really weird shit happened. Judge, I passed all my classes, so I'm officially an engineer now.
Woo!
Officially
Congratulations.
You did it! I'm so proud.
I'm officially tied for the smartest person in this call. Chemistry major, man. Judge is a chemistry major.
Hey, I'm gonna be real with you. That we're all VTubers. That's not a big achievement.
Yeah.
Bachelor's in history.
Huh?
I do
You know,
have
that's
a
pretty
degree.
much. Hey, Jem. It's good to see you.
Hi, Jam.
Yeah, that's my first time. Yay.
Honestly, I was not looking at stream chat, and I did in fact think you just called Cherry Jam.
No.
That happens
I'm
a
waiting
lot.
for the rat guy. Who the fuck is the rat guy?
The rat guy.
Is that Grody?
Guy?
Is that Grody?
No, I'm not a rat. The guy who.
Oh,
rats.
the exterminator.
Oh.
They're rats.
Why don't you hire a guy? I could just do it. I'm a certified rat tickler. I can scoop them up. I can take care of
Grody,
them.
you can't call yourself not a cat girl and then you hunt mice.
I don't hunt mice, first of all. I'm a certified rat tickler. I have a certificate. You may see it if you would like, but I am certified by Purdue University. to hunt
Purdue.
rats.
It's not even a joke. That's like a real university. That's not a joke.
Also,
That's like a-
No, Purdue is a joke, and it's not a real university.
What's Purdue?
All right. Well, if you ever need help, like doing your fucking like MLA sources for your paper or whatever, like I don't know, shrug shoulders.
If I ever write another if I write another report, it'll be an engineering report, and all of those are done with just links. Thank you for following, by the way, Cherry and Jam. I very much appreciate it. At
I'm following. Okay, cool.
at 300, I will eat a whole stick of butter. That's a lie. I'm not gonna do
Oh
that.
god.
Somebody clip that. Somebody clip
No,
Yeah.
no,
that.
Alright, clip.
no. Okay,
Gotcha, Chief.
we are at 4, and my good friend Judge here needs to be somewhere soon. So, Judge, if you want to just start screen sharing, we can get this show on the road. Kira lives in.
like 10 seconds. Give me 10.
Yeah, you take your time. We're waiting also on one more friend. Oh, thank you, Cherry. Oh, what Cherry? Cherry Champata and Cherry Shampoo. It's both fault. Thank you. We're waiting on my friend Kira, who lives in Japan. So it is currently like 8 a.m. for them right
Oh
now.
my god.
So
I really
like,
want Kira to be here for my presentation. I'm not going to be picky, but I would.
I already DM'd them. I already DM'd them, so I wonder how long it'll take. They said that they would be awake, so I don't know what's up with them right now. Huh.
Okay. All right. Let me.
Also, fun
share my
fact,
screen.
the song you're listening to on stream right now, Judge composed it.
Oh,
Very cool.
wonderful.
I always like to shout him out with that music whenever I can.
So I say, I composed it.
You composed it. Isn't that what you did? Is composed not the correct terminology?
No, I'm just saying that's what I said, but it might not be true.
No, composing it. It's composing. You compose the music. I guess you could also say you transcribed it. That's also technically a correct term, though you didn't actually write sheet music for it. Composing is a weird
The
word.
LGBT community. This scribe is trans.
Oh, grody.
Programming is just translation.
Do you want me to try to call Kira and see if she picks up?
No, it's okay. I'm gonna pop in my little. No.
Oh, I'm stealing that.
Do 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 do. Bam bam.
Let me
bam,
see.
bam, bam.
Uh,
All right. All right. Before Judge gets his stuff ready, I'm gonna stop the music really quick. I will be grading people. I guess it'll be important to go over what the grading rubric is for all of this. So there are 3 specific sections that you'll be graded on, 1 out of 10, for a possible of 30 points. First one, creativity, what that really means will be in the spur of the moment. But it does include uniqueness of topic and designs. I don't want to see generic white slides unless it's funny white slides. You know what I mean? Like if it's funny that they're just blank, I'll take it. Humor or historical accuracy, those are the two spectrums that I expected to see tonight, if any. So if it's funny, yeah, and if it's historically accurate, like how well you give away topics, that's how I'll grade that one. And the last ones are vibes. So if it upsets me, no.
Hello. Hello.
You're good. Why do I have two Grodies here?
What?
I'm confused.
Too bad.
Oh, one of them cherry?
What?
Okay, one of them's
What's
cherry.
Harry?
I'm so confused. Hey, Kara. Oh God, I
We got
just
5 minutes without someone stealing my identity.
I saw your Discord reactive image. You've changed it. You've updated it.
That's an image.
Oh, that sure is. Oh God, its mouth opens.
Oh.
Why must you make them so cursed each time? I'm scared.
That's good. I don't know why all these people are hating so hard. This is my favorite react in this whole stream.
Thank you.
I don't know. I am.
That's me in the
That's me in the corner.
Oh God. All right, we're just waiting right now, Kira.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen. Okay, I got it, I think.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see this.
Is my mic okay?
Here, let me talk.
Hello?
I think you guys are kind of quiet. So talk one more time.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, I think you're good.
Jesus.
Okay. Can everyone see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, your
All
voice
right,
is in the yellows on screen, so you're good there.
All right, I'm gonna take you guys on a little journey.
Well, share your
Recently,
screen.
a couple months ago,
They
I
are.
was
1 second.
was
One
in-
second. I have to
What?
I have to pull it
Oh
up.
my god. RB not even prepared
You
for her own stream.
I am very
Ruby, I-
scuffed.
Waggles finger.
I
Cannot
mentioned
believe
something in
it.
chat. Points.
All right. Of the many topics today, I've chosen the most exciting, which is art history. Rafi wanna fuck.
What does
All right.
Oh.
So,
what does this mean?
in 1934, this previously anonymous painting of a woman with a quill and a Catherine wheel was identified by Italian academics to be the work of Raphael. It had lain in the Galleria Borghese, the Cardinal's Gallery, for almost 400 years. It most likely depicts Saint Catherine of Alexandria, a Catholic martyr and virgin, identified by the breaking wheel under her arm, which she was killed upon. It was a fairly unremarkable painting at the time it was identified. But then, during the second year of its restoration, a peculiar discovery was made. From the tip of the quill to the bottom of the frame, the entire left-hand corner was retouched during the 17th century. There was something beneath the surface. And after years of meticulous restoration, this is what the painting looks like today.
I'm terrified.
Behold, young lady with unicorn. When the restoration was completed in 1936, it quickly earned international attention from the art history community for several reasons. Firstly, who the fuck would want to paint over this precious little man? Not only are unicorns from Greek mythology, they are a symbol of virginity. Catherine was a virgin. It made perfect sense to paint in the Renaissance, but some bastard, some evil bastard painted over this beautiful little man. I ask, why? And I will tell you why, with Exhibit 1, Supernatural and the Mundane. Alright, so it was technically unusual for period-appropriate characters to appear alongside mythical creatures. If you were painting a saint, you painted it in the era they lived. Christ could be there, Mary could be there, but if you were painting ancient Greece, you only painted ancient Greece. Alright, School of Athens, only Greece. Birth of Venus, only Greece. Last Supper, only Bible. Anemone and Bacchus, only Greece. St. Christopher, carrying Christ, only the Bible. St. John the Baptist, only John. Only John. Only John. Why? Why? The supernatural and mythological was not often mixed with the greater. The person who painted over the unicorn perhaps had the same sentiments and decided to make the piece period appropriate. This was what my tour guide said, at least when I was at the Villa Borghese. And I completely disagree. I like to imagine, first of all, this painting is a complete ripoff. It was literally like, hey, Leonardo, brother, can I copy your homework? And Leonardo was like, okay, sure, change it so the cardinal won't notice. And he said, not a ting, brother, no problem. And they are literally fucking identical paintings. He completely ripped off the Mona Lisa. So yeah, Raphael was like, okay, lol. So he took the most popular painting of the time and basically copied it like exactly. So Raphael knew what he was doing. And many scholars say that because Raphael was the youngest, and Da Vinci was the oldest, it was like a study, like a faithful adaptation in the master's great works. It was never even meant to be a gallery piece. Perhaps not. That brings me to Exhibit 2. This is not the same woman. Tell me if I'm wrong. This and this are not the same woman. This, and that all have reddish brown hair, while the way that Raphael paints St. Catherine is with blonde hair and this round, like, oval, like, moon face. And so it's like, okay, bro, what does this have to do with the unicorn? Well, guess what, bitch? You dumb little bitch. That baby unicorn isn't a unicorn at all. It's a dog. This dog. X-ray radiography revealed the image of a small dog sketched under the unicorn. And so immediately people began asking why. Why? Why would he sketch a dog first? The first and most obvious explanation was that this sketch was the sketch for the unicorn. Because he had never practiced painting animals before, so he made a dog before he painted the unicorn. But here's the thing. Medieval romance is very symbolical. Everything means something. The colors, the time, the locations, the objects, the wheel, the quill, the cloak. So let's try and analyze like what's special about this painting. Firstly, red. Red, the color of passion. It's extremely low cut as far as medieval dresses. It shows like at least the first half centimeter of her cleavage. And she has her entire shoulders out. Disgusting as far as medieval like dresses go. Christ forgive me for talking about the saint, but she's wearing an amulet too. This is also very unusual. Look at every other painting of St. Catherine. No amulet, no necklace, and that's because, you know, the piety typically forbade them from that. So, who gave her this beautiful amulet? Which brings me to my final point, that the dog is a symbol for conjugal fidelity. It is a symbol of sex after marriage. And that is why I think Raffi wants to fuck. This is not St. Catherine. This is just a girl he likes. This is just some baddie that he wanted to slammy. And Raphael painted this to give to her. And he said, without saying a single word, just with the painting, I like you. I think you are a saint, a virgin, and a martyr. I want to see you in a little red dress that reveals almost the first centimeter of your cleavage. I will give you an amulet, even though your piety forbids it. And most salaciously, by God, once we are married, we will fuck. And I'm almost certain that he brought this brilliant idea to Michelangelo, who he was studying with at the time. And he said, Mikey, brother, check out this painting. Like, isn't she gonna love it? And Michelangelo, the wise old man, just gives him, he just tells him, yeah, you can't do this. No way. And Raphael says, why? And Michelangelo hits him with the Michelangelo stare. And he says, you just painted a virgin Catholic saint in a bright red fuck-me dress holding a symbol of conjugal fidelity. You are a baboon. You will die if you do this. And for reference, Caravaggio was almost executed for painting Mary without a halo. So Raphael pretty much knew he was fucked. And that's why I believe he painted the unicorn over this painting that he intended for his baddie, but never came to be. A man who wanted to fuck so badly, he almost put himself at risk of blasphemy. And so I believe that this was not a matter of taste that the 17th century curator painted over the unicorn. I believe he learned the truth of the painting. And so in order to protect Raphael's reputation, they painted over the dog a second time, consigning this poor little Borker to only the darkest whispers of time. And I thank you for this presentation. I appreciate your time.
Is that a magic reference at the end? That's
Yeah,
incredible.
bro. If I
Snap.
could snap my fingers, I would.
Good job.
Okay, so
Finger snap.
I think this is now the part where I reveal the
And there's no
scores.
disinformation in this entire presentation.
Not at
which I
all.
think is good.
I gave you for creativity a 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Historical accuracy, 10 out of 10 again. I felt like you portrayed all information pretty solid. But for vibes, I gave you a 9.
Yeah, the
I
vibes
have-
were like 11 out of 10.
I have
appreciate
one
it as
asterisk.
It's a good power.
I
as a
put
Rafi
recovering art
wanted the
major.
fuck.
Good job.
Rafi
In my
wanted the
notes-
fuck. He literally
in my
just
notes,
wanted
I put
that girl.
Judge killed this woman somehow. So
What? St. Catherine of Alexandria?
I feel that you've traveled back in time and somehow murdered her. It's my gut feeling.
No.
Those are the
No,
vibes that I got.
I'm gonna ask her what she thinks about Raphael if he thinks he's cute, and I want to hook him. He also could have just wanted a Virgin Saint Martyr GF and just like wanted her really badly. Like,
Don't
hope
we
she
all?
Okay, I'll give
appear
you
at
No.
a time in a red
I'll
dress and a red amulet.
to stop any ties. I'll give you a 9.5 out of in vibes.
All right,
A
There's
near
nowhere to
perfect
go
score.
but down.
here I'm glad you're here for that. I thought
That
you
was
were-
incredible.
I
What
didn't know
a
you were gonna be here either. You're gonna hate my presentation.
what an,
I don't know if are you going next? Please tell me you're going.
I have
Next.
no idea when I'm going.
Cherry needed to go pretty early as well, so I would like Cherry to go.
I
I'll go.
unfortunately basically have to leave for Bo's graduation in the next. So I'm gonna
Oh, true.
be
Y'all are
on
busy,
mute,
huh?
but I will idle listen to everything in the back.
Yeah, it'll be recorded. And I will be posting this to YouTube. Okay, but thank you,
everyone,
Judge.
for your attention. Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, next we have Cherry.
Bye.
Mhm.
I'm very excited. That was a really good start.
That was a really good start. I'm kind of nervous to follow that up, honestly.
Oh, I'm sure you'll be great.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if mine's gonna be up to snuff.
Oh, it will. Judge definitely killed that woman, so he lost half a point.
Yeah. Okay. Let me know when we're ready.
You are good.
I'm on stream.
You're on stream. Ooh, beautiful. Oh,
Hold on.
Okay.
oh, already good points
Oops.
for these slides.
Okay. So, if we haven't met yet, it's really nice to meet you guys. If we have, hi, I guess. If you don't know, I'm everybody's favorite Twitch.tv personality, Cherry Shampoo.
Okay. Oh,
Today, I'm going to be walking you guys through how I, Cherry Shampoo, will become the first female non-Catholic pope.
Oh, we've
So,
got a theme.
I welcome you guys to my upcoming papal bid for me, Pope Cherry the First. This is going to be a PowerPoint on all the reasons why I, Cherry Shampoo, should be made the next pope. And I will get on Grody's Nona's wall. For
What?
anybody who doesn't know,
Oh,
Grody's
man.
Nona has a picture of the Pope on her wall, so
She
I gotta do
does.
this before the old biddy dies.
okay.
You're
So
running out of time, Chief.
you have like 10
I'm working
years.
on it. So let me walk you through what we're going to be talking about today. What
look.
what are the contents of my PowerPoint? First of all, we're going to be talking about the current rules for becoming the Pope. We're going to talk about my proposed changes to the process of becoming the Pope, and we're going to talk about what I would do as a Pope and why you should let me be the Pope. So first of all, we're going to talk about the current rules. This is how the Catholic Church has chosen the previous popes. To start, there are only 2 requirements to becoming the Pope: being male and being baptized into the Catholic Church. Now, this might prompt you to ask, Cherry, how are you going to be the first female non-Catholic Pope if the only 2 requirements to becoming the Pope are being male and being Catholic? Well, first of all, gender isn't real. If I dress mask enough, I'll be able to fool them. Second of all, I've been baptized before and it didn't stick. I'll just get baptized again. It's a free bath. And next, I'm going to cover how the Pope is currently chosen. Right now, all the cardinals have to meet up, usually in Rome, and vote on who the next Pope is. Well, the Pope does not have to be a cardinal. They usually are. You know, it's kind of like a nepotism thing. Since 1970, actually, only cardinals younger than 80 can vote on who should be the next pope because they don't want all them old guys voting on who's going to be the next pope, okay? Our government could learn a thing or two from them. How the voting works. The first day sees one round of voting, and then there are four rounds of voting every day after. 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. You guys might remember this. This happened, fairly recently in the grand scheme of things. The new pope was chosen. The ballots for each round of voting are burned at the end of the round. If the vote gets under a 2/3 majority, the smoke that comes out is black. There's no pope. The smoke is white when the next pope has been successfully chosen. Now, we're going to cover my proposed changes. All that shit is lame, and here's the ways the pope should be chosen from now on. First of all, the new age of the gladiators, gladiatorial combat. One by one, the challenger to become the next pope will take on all of the currently serving cardinals. There are 128 of them. So you can do like one fight a day. Like you can fight one cardinal a day for 128 days. That'll work. Or you can fight multiple days if you think you can take them. Once you beat all of the cardinals in hand-to-hand combat, you get to face the reigning pope. And whoever beats the reigning pope gets to become the new pope. This is pretty straightforward, I think. Look at these guys. All these guys are old as fuck, so I think I stand a pretty good chance as a young, pretty, very strong individual. Now, we're gonna go on to why, Cherry, why should you be pope? What are you gonna do as pope? Like, what kind of changes, what are you gonna do for the people as pope? Just so we all know, I can be let into the Vatican, and I will be so normal about it. I should be the pope because, number one, I'm hot, young, and funny. Number two, I can definitely best all those old coots in hand-to-hand combat. I will not eat any of the oil paintings in the Vatican, not one. I'll be very normal about it. It would be cool as fuck for me to be the pope as well. I'm asking nicely for now. Okay. So, my first act as pope is I'm going to be fixing all the statues. Now, you're going to say, Cherry, how were the statues broken? I'll let you know. In the 1500s, Pope Paul IV decided to forgo all the dicks and balls on the statues in the Vaticans and covered them up with marble and plaster fig leaves, permanently damaging many works. Why he had a dick and balls vendetta, I don't know. Pope Innocent in the 1600s continued the work with the metal fig leaves, as you see in the picture next to this. There are some rumors, some historians claim that Pope Pius IX hacked the things off of the statues in the 19th century, but those claims are up for debate. Like, yes, there are damaged statues, but there's no real evidence that this guy went around just like hacking the things off of statues. So, my proposal, as the next Pope, I'm going to fix the statues. I'm going to affix truck nuts to all of the statues that lost their things. My next act as Pope is I'm going to put truck nuts on the Pope Mobile. Look, there I go. Hi, guys.
Thank you for the visual.
That's what it's going to look like when I put truck nuts on the Pope Mobile. I got some other acts as Pope. First one is I'm going to canonize all my friends as saints. I think y'all deserve it. I'm going to let people show shoulder at all times. What you guys don't know is that there's like a period of time that ladies got to cover up their shoulders and their knees in Rome. And I think that women should be able to show their shoulders whenever they want, okay? It's not an affront to God. Once I'm Pope, I'll speak for God and you'll know it. And the next thing is I'm going to release all the documents from that stupid little secret vault. I'm going to trans God's gender. And you're going to go, Cherry, God is genderless. God doesn't have a gender. Well, everybody uses he, hims, and I'm going to make it to where that God is AFAB, so everybody who he, hims God is respecting God's gender. And it's going to make transphobes really mad. That's my proposal. If you have a net worth of over $2 billion, you can't get into heaven. This is reverse indulgences. Reverse indulgences, I'm going to make that. I'm going to date Elon Musk, get him to change his will so all of his money will be left to NASA, and then, could become a widow. Now, you're going to say, Cherry, what does this have to do with being a pope? I said this one time, and my friend accused me of not being very popely, and I think that this is very popely, so it gets on the PowerPoint. I'm going to hire artists to paint me as the devil torturing Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, and Steve Jobs in HE double hockey sticks. That's it. If you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask. Here are my sources.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Why truck nuts? Arguably the worst thing humans have ever made.
Wow, I can't believe this. I'm sorry you had to hear that, Cherry. I'm so sorry. I'm
Why
so
not
sorry.
truck nuts?
Yeah, why not? Imagine being a fucking truck nuts hater. Imagine
Truck-
not having taste.
Truck
I'm
nuts.
on board with
Truck
truck
nut-
nuts. Not gonna lie,
they
I
are-
was baffled at first, but I think you got me in the second half.
Come on, 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 come on.
Yeah, play
Come
the
on.
little animation again. I love that shit.
Yeah,
Come on,
do
come
it,
on,
do it.
Come on, come on.
There's
come
nothing
on.
about it that's not really funny to think about, RB.
Like, look at that. That's fucking peak.
That's so
Come
good.
Look,
on.
look. So
I will
I-
cheer for you doing your
Chuck,
gladiatorial combat.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
doc. I'm doc. Okay, so look, for creativity, you're gonna get a 10 because you're creative. For humor, you're gonna get docked 1 point because I'm the professor here. And I don't think truck
This
nuts are
wasn't
funny.
a humorous.
Well-
this was a historical one.
Too bad.
I did not do mine yet.
Well, okay, well, actually, I've decided I'm in charge of the grading now, Cherry. You get 10s all across the board.
No, no, but I'm
You
not
made
done.
this-
I'm not
you
done.
made a-
I'm
you
not
made A
done.
historical one, a humor one.
Okay, sorry. So okay, then I will change it. For historical, I'll give you
I
a
found
10.
this very important,
For historical
personally.
accuracy, I will give you a 10. Good.
Yeah.
But for vibes, I'm gonna give you an 8.
Ooh.
Cherry, I'm gonna be real with you. I think you could take like 2 of the Cardinals in a fight at once. I don't think you gotta wait like a
For-
whole 100.
for
years.
our-
No,
I think
Cherry
you
could take like 3 a day.
For
at least.
RB's
yeah,
notes,
like, honestly.
I'm just saying, like, if anybody else wanted to become a pope, that's just the rules that I'm proposing.
Yeah, but then,
for my
like,
notes,
I guess that's fair because
What's
then
your
you, like,
notes?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I said that you've definitely eaten an oil painting before. That's why you were so adamant that you wouldn't do it again. And I just put
I'm
I
waiting
hate
for the right oil painting.
I hate truck notes. Truck. Oh, I
What is
misspelled it.
wrong with you?
Can't believe you hate
Waiting
truck
for the
nuts.
Shaking my
oil
head.
painting.
But because of all of your animations and stuff like that, I am gonna give you. I gave you an 8 on vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you 2 extra credit points,
Yes.
Ooh.
putting you at
This is
30.
sheep.
Nice.
Yeah.
1 point for each sheep.
1 point for each seat.
1 point for each.
Thank you.
I really like the truck nuts. And can I watch?
It's
Can we
so
put that up?
good. Yeah.
Truly, I hate truck nuts.
Look at it go.
But I couldn't give you anything. I couldn't give you anything lower than an 8 on vibes because, besides truck nuts, that is a personal preference. And truly, I just hate them.
I'm
Well,
sorry
Dawn loves
for your
nuts,
lack of
never knew.
taste, but I appreciate the grade.
You're welcome. Okay. All right. Next we have Kira.
Oh shit, for real? I've been laughing so much. Okay, so just a disclaimer on this. My throat is doing kind of bad.
Would you like to wait?
Hey,
Would you like
shakes
more
your
time?
No.
Shakes your hand
We're
and,
good.
like, sore throat, fine.
It's just I'm just warning you now that I might cough at some point, and I'll cry, and it might be extra problematic because of the topic. Oh shit. Hold on. Ignore this. It's not from the beginning. All right. My mute intermittently to cough.
I should have prefaced that my personal preferences will affect vibes. So,
But respectable.
Can you see it?
but I will give extra credit points where I do see when someone excels, such as Cherry with all of their incredible animations.
Yes, we see it.
Yay. Okay,
Also,
sorry,
hello,
actually-
Double the Mushroom. It's good to see you. First time in the chat, I see. Hello and welcome to RB Presentation Night, where I arbitrarily give my friends grades on their presentations.
Can I
I've
interrupt really
never met
quick?
people.
Yeah.
I got a question that in chat that I didn't realize. Truck nuts is not truck freaks. Truck nuts are like the shape of like a ball sack that one affixes to the trailer hitch of their usually pickup truck.
It's
If-
like rubber testicles that just sort of sit back there.
It's
Yeah.
nuts for your truck.
Yeah.
Nuts for your truck. Like your truck now has nuts.
Mm.
I have in fact witnessed this in real life and can say that Jerry
I have
contained
also
only
witnessed
facts
these.
in her presentation.
Mhm.
Sorry, I had to answer the questions of the masses.
No. Go ahead.
Why do you not have truck nuts on your Prius, Cherry? I'm just wondering.
Too low to the ground.
Fair.
Oh dang, they'll scrape. No, that'll be the worst.
Oh,
I hate it.
God, yeah.
I hate it
Yo,
here.
nah, if they're too low, we call those Clint Eastwoods.
Oh my god. So like.
What's going on,
Pretty
Kira?
much ready. Okay, well, you don't have my stream up yet.
Oh fuck! I didn't.
But also, I have to switch my audio over to my MacBook microphone. It might change it a little bit. I'm so sorry if it's weird. This is
Let's
necessary.
write a shitty song.
Let's write a shitty song.
Oh my
Can you guys still
god!
hear me?
Wait, Kara, I need to lower you.
Yep.
I'm lowering you to about 50% there. Okay, speak.
Sorry about that.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Can you hear the guitar?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
D-
cool.
Can someone in chat verify if they can hear the guitar? They should be able to hear it. Okay, I put you up to 60%. You should be
Probably. Wait, well, this is how to write a song with audience participation. So I'm not just gonna write a song by myself. We're gonna do it together. It'll be fun. Let me start with explaining a little bit about how the song is. I'm glad Judge isn't here because he would have so many fucking judgments about this. You're all allowed to. It's not gonna be good. All right. So first of all, what's a song anyway? Well, it's a pretty loose definition. It's just like a poem, set of words, set to music. Doesn't even have to have words. Doesn't even have to have music. It might have to have music. But you can kind of do whatever you want. Not really any wrong answers. But a lot of songs do kind of the same thing. So let's find out what that is. So some things that songs have: structure, chords, words. You know, these are just some basic moments. So the first thing that we're gonna talk about is structure. So like, you might be familiar with this structure of an average song. A lot of them look kind of like this. You got the verse, chorus, bridge, chorus setup. And so I'm reading chat. You are the audience. Get ready to participate.
Oh Jesus.
Everyone can help. So you've got this setup.
We were both audience.
And then you put your chords and words into it. So next we need some chords, right? So some notes about chord structure. Basic chord structures so good. A lot of songs use the exact same chords and the exact same pattern, and that's okay. There are no new and unique chord progressions. It's all been done. It's okay to not be original. It doesn't mean it's a bad song. And if you think it's okay if you think it's not okay to not be original, just know that your complicated shit isn't as hot as you think it is, and somewhere out there is a math rock band that has done it better than you ever could. I don't know what they're called, but they exist. So we're gonna embrace the
Probably the
1, 5, 6,
differential equations.
Yeah, probably. That's probably what they're called. We're gonna embrace the 1, 5, 6, 4. Hey, what the fuck are those numbers? Well, I'll tell you. Those are like kind of like notes. If you know anything about music theory, you're gonna hate this. Those are kind of like notes. Like, you know, you got C, for instance. In C, the C is the 1, and then the 5th one is G, so that's the 5. A is 6, and then back down to 4 is F. It's just counting. It's nothing crazy. Just labeling them with numbers. So within, you know, your key that has all that stuff going on, you've got chords. So chords are like the actual notes that you put together to make a sound that's good. Some chords sound real good.
Some chords.
Some chords sound kind of weird. It's not bad, it's just weird.
No way.
It's different. But the important thing is that you put them all together in a way that they sound good together. They're friends. And the way that you do that, you can kind of guess and play around and find out for yourself what sounds good, or you could cheat. So this is the circle of fifths. This is a cheat sheet that musicians made up because they got tired of guessing. And it tells you what chords sound good together. Basically, like what sharps and flats are in, you know, each key, so that you know what you're working with. It doesn't tell you major or minor necessarily. That's not what the major and minor on here mean, but that's okay, because it's only important to sound good together. And you can find out major and minor for yourself from it being 2, 3, and 6. It's always 2, 3, 6. 2, 3, 6. And don't worry about 7. 7's weird. We're not going to use 7. But we've got those ones. That's all we need. All right, so now we have to talk about what songs are about. Now that we know what structure we got and what chords we're going to use, kind of, we need to think about what songs are about. So we can make our song about whatever we want to make it about. To be honest, most songs are like, you're not allowed to use 7s. Sorry, I'm reading chat. I won't allow it. You can use it in your own songwriting. Absolutely. 7s are so fun. So you can make it about whatever you want. A lot of songs are mostly about relationships, to be honest, or like substances, being sad, etc. But then 1% is condensed down into other shit, and with that, I've started to expand on that a little bit because there's some interesting stuff in there. So most of other shit I would say is pets, sleeping, and wailing. So you can see here, these are official statistics. 5% of people have a pet. 35% really want to be asleep. 36, I don't sleep so good. And then 23% of songs. Did I leave or did somebody else leave? I'm panicking.
Judge left.
Somebody else left.
Sweet. Sometimes my internet goes out. 23% of songs statistically are shanties, and I wish that I could write a shanty for you, but it's just not my area of expertise. So, oh, you know what? I forgot about Jesus. Dang, I'll probably lose points for that.
Nah, that's under pets.
Oh, you're right. That's pet. Oh, thank God. I almost thought I forgot. Okay, cool. So, but personally, when I write songs about, and these are the real numbers, and I'm a little bit embarrassed about them. We got love songs, we got breakup songs. I did have a pet one time. I am drunk. I'm sad. Take up a lot of space. Just a little bit of murder. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
And a lot about some weird dreams I had. So you know, it's a broad range of topics. Now we need to talk about our song. So we're gonna need these things. This is where the audience participation comes in. Are you ready?
Yes, yes. We're all ready. Everyone in chat, say you're ready.
I'm so ready.
So for our song, yay, thank you. So we're gonna need a structure, chords, and words. These are all important things that we're gonna figure out here together right now.
Oh, wolf.
I hope I can make it happen. All right, so like we said before, structure, this is like what the song might break down into, but thinking about it more narratively, what we gotta do is think about our chorus first. This is like the emotional thrust of our song. This is what we're coming back to. It's our desire, you know? It's like what we want to leave the audience with. We got don't stop believing, like we're never ever getting back together, that kind of shit. So we need to think of what we want for that. And then aside from that, we need to give some details, some setup, you know, like what do we need to know to get us to the emotional thrust of the song? Like, I don't know, she was just a small town girl. It's like background details. What happened? Tell me what happened before. Well, we were both young when I first saw it. So I don't know if I'm using Taylor Swift as an example. We're not gonna. And then the bridge is like a turning point, ideally. It's not always. Sometimes it's just a musical breakdown. We love that too. But I like it when a song has like sort of an emotional moment that feels climactic, where it like really takes you into the, you know, the final thrust.
Like Fallen Kingdoms.
Exactly like
by
Fallen
Captain
Kingdoms.
Sparkles.
Yes. And it's important just to think about what your song wants to be saying in this sense. So, oh yeah, for time though, we don't really have time for to write a whole song here, so we're gonna skip that first part. We're just gonna do verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Gonna have a little bit of setup and a lot of thrust. All right.
A lot of thrust.
I'm all about thrust, baby.
Yeah. Okay. So now we have to decide what chords we're using. Bridge.
Bridge.
I realize the 1564 is a great classic like pop song situation. You can see it's all labeled in this little chart. Makes it easy to go for. I think the bridge should be like a little bit different, so I changed that slightly. But I need help. I need audience participation. What key should we write this song in?
I'll let
and
the audience choose.
Actually, while you guys are thinking about it, and I'll let everybody throw out like what letters are in your name. What do you think will be fun? I will throw out that those little sharps that you see, those little number signs. Yeah, the more of those that there are in a key, the harder it is to play, for me personally. So actually, I'm gonna cut us down. You can choose from these three.
What?
One of those. I can play those. F sharp minor. I don't love it.
I'm loving this so far.
I'm also loving it.
Can we? I think we should make our notes spell out like words.
Oh, I love that. Well, that's some math rock shit though. We're not doing that.
Can we spell Among Us or Imposter?
No, we can do damn and then gem. We could put gem in here.
Yeah. My vote's for G because I'm biased.
Okay. I vote for BM because it can also mean bowel movement. That's my logic.
Oh my god,
so
we should do G, E, M, and then B.
Oh my god.
Gem BM.
That unfortunately does not use the 1564. I'm sorry to tell you, there's no situation out of in this where we get B minor out of it.
Oh, that's okay.
If we need D, we could use it for the 6. If you guys want to do D, we can do B minor.
But I like G. I'm biased.
You like G? There is a G in Among Us.
There is a G in Among Us.
There's a
Why would
G
you
in
ruin
it.
that
Red Bulls
for me?
Gaming.
Why would you ruin that for me?
Grody, there's a G in your name.
I know, that's why I want it. I don't care about Among Us. I don't know
Is-
what that is.
is
Is that
the
like something the
G-
kids are doing?
Is the G in your name short for Among Us?
No, it's absolutely not. The G in Among Us is short for Grody tube, and don't get that twisted.
Okay, it sounds like we're leaning towards G, so that'll give us something kind of like. That's not the right chord. Don't worry about it. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I can't remember these for the life of me. I'm gonna write them down.
Are
So
you...
we got G, C, E minor, and D. All right, cool. So it's gonna be like. That kind of shit. Yeah. And then for
Yeah.
the bridge, it'll be more like, let's go E minor, Heckian C. Oh, then I said we go back to G and then C again. Or no, that's the 5D. Cool, yeah, that'll work. So the bridge will have more of like a, it's like a dramatic. And that leaves you on the 5th, so it's unresolved, so you have to come back to the 1, and you're back into the chorus. It'll be great. You'll like it.
You'll like
So,
it because I said so.
You'll love it. Okay, so now we need. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna copy paste these.
Just take them with us.
Oh, I love this.
This is how the presentation's supposed to go.
I completely believe you, knowing you for
All right,
5
so
years
now
now.
we need to.
You didn't
now
copy
we need to
paste
think
it.
about what words we want in here. So, what do we want our song to be about? Any suggestions, team?
Truck nuts.
I knew it. No
Pie
truck
charts.
nut.
It's about how
pie
sad
chart.
I am that
I wanna
there's no
steal your
truck nuts on the
brand. We gotta
Pope-mobile.
pick something original. I would feel like I was just riding off the coattails of your success if you picked truck
Autism.
nuts.
Pie
Well,
chart. I
that
heard pie
Birdie
chart.
was the one who suggested truck nuts, not
I'm
Cherry.
sorry, they're on my brain now.
Cherry suggested pie charts.
I
I like
also
pie
I also
charts.
think pie charts.
I like pie
Yeah,
charts.
Patrick's pretty good.
Yeah, that's fun. That's something fun for the key of D. Like this is like a fun
It's-
key. We can get around and have a good time with it. All right, cool. So we can't just say just pie charts, though, right? We need like an emotional, like a desire, or like something we want to really say. So like, what about pie charts?
I want to eat them, but they're not real, so I can't, and it makes me sad.
How
That's
they
so good.
how they
That's
show
perfect.
the disparity of people of color's arrest in comparison to white people arrests.
That might be a little bit dark.
It's, well,
I love
real.
where your head's at.
It's real fucking life, Kira. I'm trying to get
I know
the.
it. This
Yeah,
is a pop
that-
song.
How about okay? No. I'm enjoying the space. So in the lead up, so in the verse, we're explaining what pie charts are and their different uses, and one of them can be that.
Could be mine.
Yeah.
God.
I could tell you. How about let's make it sound kind of songy and vague. That's a pop
I
song
I could
thing.
tell you
I
about
could
police
tell you
arrests.
The suffering in the world.
All right. Perfect. We're gonna get this shit on the radio.
The police arrests. What? Oh shit! There's only like 2 words that rhyme with world. Okay, hold on. Let me.
No, the
so
police
when I
arrests,
have a word that's hard
Juice
to rhyme with, I
WRLD.
like to go to a different
Goral, if you say it fucked up.
How many Goral?
website.
Do you have a rhyme
That's
website?
good.
Is this a
Worlds
rhyme?
all over the world.
Furled.
You
Furled.
go to rhymezone.com. Curled and furled are good.
Yeah, I like curled.
The police arrests. The
Injustice unfurled.
Ooh,
Oh, I love that. Injustice unfurled.
That's fire as
That's
fuck.
that's
slaps.
fire.
No,
that's a
snapping my
banger
fingers,
line.
let's fucking
Yeah,
go.
snaps fingers.
Let's our second line. Let's keep it going. Head in towards the eating thing.
The amount of people
I
that
could
die
teach you.
from cardiac arrest compares to the
Because they're eating too much pie.
yeah. I just keep taking.
But we
as
want
dark-
to eat pie charts.
As
I
dark
think-
as I can to
I
fuck
think
with
it
you.
should be a twist that we get to the part about eating.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it still is a twist because now we're talking about like this pie chart is actually about it shows the most things that Americans die from, and the number one thing is cardiac arrest.
Yeah, and that
And
would
you
be
can
on a
kinda
pie
lead
chart.
in-
That would
like
be
with
on a pie
unhealth-
chart.
Four.
That would be
Okay,
on a pie
yeah.
chart.
Alright,
What if
how
it's
about
like-
I could teach
You're-
you how American.
But like, I'm eating the pie chart, and it's like symbolic of like taking the suffering of the world into myself.
Yeah. When we get to the chorus.
So that's a bridge idea,
The
actually.
the
Oh,
individual
bridging.
the individual suffering with the knowledge of the world. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can
Cool.
into my tummy.
I think that's good.
Uh,
So I can teach you. We gotta keep going. I'm just gonna
In the
throw
form
something
of
down. I don't want to take
delicious
forever.
pie.
I could teach you how Americans die. Cardiac arrest is the new American pie.
That's great,
I don't know. I'm just.
No.
but I don't think that that's gonna take us into the chorus. We gotta pivot. We gotta. transition.
Cardiac arrest is the biggest chunk of pie.
Oh,
Stop.
actually really good. Once again, I'm gonna relegate that to the bridge, though. I'm sorry, it's too good.
Damn it.
Oh, that's so funny. The sigh of disappointment.
Okay. But what I really want to tell you is that because that rhymes. We're good.
Die,
Okay.
I want to eat pie charts. Yeah, you're right. Fuck. You got it, because they hear it in the song if
Yeah,
you forget the ellipses. So I want to eat pie charts. What else? What else can we put in our chorus?
I don't want to
We
die.
rhyme charts with farts.
I was gonna say that I want to eat pie charts, not die from heart farts.
Farts. Jeez. What a way to phrase that.
Beautiful.
Actually, you know what? I have to. This feels like a good turn for after the bridge. I'm gonna make this our second chorus. We're gonna change the lyrics a little bit. It'll be cute.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
this is
trust
a
you.
really cute topic.
I made it so unnecessarily dark.
You're not allowed
Chorus
to take
two.
points off for time either now.
No, not at all. This
I'm
is not.
sorry,
At all.
This is taking longer.
I'm gonna give the audience the opportunity to grade this one because this is an audience participation event, anyways.
Sorry. Pie. What rhymes with pie?
Lie.
Buy, rye. Buy some
Rye.
rye.
Cry.
Apply.
I can take the suffering of the world into my belly. That's not right.
It's
Tummy,
no
tummy,
into my tummy. Into my.
We could change up the rhyming scheme instead of AABB. We could do, like, for the bridge, we could do an ABAB.
Yeah, I was just thinking we would do just 2 lines for time, but you're right, we totally could. Alright, so what rhymes with tummy?
Funny.
Yummy?
Crummy.
Yummy.
Dumb.
Pie charts are just so yummy.
Yummy. Let's do yummy.
The colors on those charts just look so yummy.
Perfect.
I will eat so many that they make a pie chart about me. No, that's not good.
No.
Make a
Oh,
pie
no.
chart. No.
Shy. What, shy? I feel like we can work shy
if
into
you,
here.
Oh, yeah. If like, pie charts too, then sing it. Don't be shy. Alright, cool. I want to eat pie charts. I like statistics.
I like.
Carts, farts, carts, marts.
I want to eat
Charts.
pie charts. FarmersOnly.com.
Paul Blart, small cop. No, if we think about it, Paul Blart would want to eat pie. We can incorporate him
Wait,
into
do you want
this. Paul Blart's?
Yeah, Paul Blart's. I want to eat pie charts.
Call me Paul Blart. Mock cop.
Call me Paul Blart. Okay, fuck it. We're gonna put whatever we think of here. I want to eat pie charts. Call me Paul Blart.
I want to eat pie
Paul
charts.
Blarts.
They repeat itself.
Paul Blart's.
And then I say, I want to eat pie charts.
I want to eat pie charts.
Yeah, perfect chorus.
Or
And
maybe
then,
we
No
can,
more work.
let's put something in between, and then we end back on the
Yeah.
strong finisher of
thing.
I want to eat pie charts again.
call
I'm
me.
also gonna.
It's not something
This
you can
is-
get at the supermarts.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
This is getting a little silly here.
Super.
insert-
Let's. Can we put a smartizzle? Can we put a for shizzle in the end of that?
Yeah. Why is this one black? This sucks. Alright.
Okay.
A fun, happy color. Be fun. It's because this is a song about happy.
Yeah, this is such a happy-go-lucky song.
Yeah.
So true.
Call me
Yeah,
Paul
money pie
Blart.
charts. Call me Paul Blarts.
Can't buy these from the shopping marts.
Can't buy. Can't buy. Well, where can you get them then?
They're ephemeral. That's why we want to eat them.
Yeah.
You can't get them
It's about the
anywhere.
concept
That's
of
the point.
pie.
Um.
That's what makes it tragic.
Come on,
If we had an initial verse to build up, we would talk about the ephemeral nature of pie
We can talk
charts.
about it in the last chorus.
For
Oh,
anybody
perfect.
for anybody wondering, yes, this is all an allegory for Jesus.
As ephemeral as my
Fine arts. Fine arts.
End all
Kingdom
situation.
Hearts?
As Kingdom Hearts. I love it. Is Kingdom Hearts ephemeral?
Yes,
Maybe.
it is technically.
Kingdom Hearts is everything.
It's so many things.
And then you have to end it again with I want to
wanna
eat pie charts.
Eat pie charts. Yes, thank you. And there's something fucking happening with my formatting here. Align top.
That's
Jesus Christ.
me.
All right, cool. Now that
Abby,
fits.
Don't lie on stream.
Fuck you,
Public.
Winter.
Just like the fine arts, because we want to eat oil paintings too. We gotta throw that in there. Right?
Yeah.
True, this is
yeah.
true.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna cough myself to death. All
I
right, cool.
can't-
I'm ready
I-
to sing.
This is incredible.
Okay, cool. So now that we've written our song, let's see how it goes. I'm sorry this has gone over time.
No, don't. You don't. That's not. It's not. It's nothing anymore. You're gonna get extra
We haven't
credit for
figured
it.
out the. I haven't figured out the fucking melody yet. So. Right.
Do do do.
I'm strumming real good.
Green Day would play a song like this.
You're right. I could tell you about all the suffering in the world, the police arrest, injustice unfurled, and I could teach you about how Americans die. But what I really want to tell you is that I wanna eat pie charts. Call me pop arts, just like the fine arts. I wanna eat pie charts, and I can take the suffering of the world into my tummy. Cardiac arrest is the biggest chunk of pie, and those colors on the charts just look so yummy. So if you like pie charts too, then sing it, don't be shy. I wanna eat pie charts, and I don't wanna die from heart farts. As ephemeral as Kingdom Hearts, I wanna eat pie charts.
A round of applause, everyone,
Yeah!
please.
Spotify drop Len, let's go!
You get 40 points. I don't
thank you
even.
so
That's a
much.
total of 40. No one gets anything. That's a 40.
We gotta split that low because you guys, we all wrote that song together. Congratulations.
So true.
That was
so true.
awesome. I'm
That
just gonna
was
skip this next. I
us.
forgot to do it. So
Oh my
thank you.
gosh,
Good job,
that was-
team. We
Wow.
rocked.
We did it,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Good job.
That's
Hell
incredible.
yeah.
Good job, team.
That was incredible. I don't even know where to begin.
Switch my audio back.
Okay. Sucks for the last two people who have to go after that.
No, don't you worry about
Aren't
that.
there 3 people?
Oh shit,
Yeah,
Grody
you
hasn't
freak out. What the fuck? Did you
Around.
No,
can't believe-
Cherry
cannot
Cherry
believe
is
it.
also Grody, so I got confused.
I see Cherry light up. For anyone like on stream who is not privy to what's happening in this VC, Cherry has changed her username to Grody Toube, and her icon is a drawing of me. And
Whoa,
Cherry-
there's 2 Grodies.
because I think my mic is hot, but it's just Cherry.
Look, there's only one Grody in the channel because Grody Twube actually has a picture of Grody in
Oh
the
my
profile
God.
picture. So I have,
Mine's a funny little kitty cat.
I can only
wrapped in a
assume
burrito.
I can only
Look at that
assume-
thing.
I can only Okay, so who wants to go next?
Can I go? Because I'm starting to run out of steam a little.
Go.
Yeah, I've just been sitting here because I have like my tracking on, so I've got my big light on, and it's making me sleepy.
Sorry, you should have said something. I apologize.
No, it's okay because people had like time constraints.
Oh, to be a grody basking in a light.
I
Oh,
know
but
it's making me so
Kira,
eepy.
Thank you so much for that, Kira. I love you with all my heart.
Oh, I'm so glad you liked it.
That was amazing.
Can I just say real quick that I tested that out on like Colin, and he was like, we should write a song about violence, and I was like, that's not very fun and happy, and he was like, violence, and I was like, all right.
It's just
And
something
he did
about
it
your
me,
thing.
too. People had to be like the crimson black.
It's just something about that key, Kira, where I was just like, fucking, I want to talk about cardiac arrest today. I don't know what it is.
I don't know if this is the correct
Yeah.
stream. Hold on. Okay, yeah, cool.
You'll be also using your new VTuber model, right? Is
Let
this
me
you?
know when you're ready, because
Have
I
you
can't
debated this
look your
yet?
stream while I have this open.
Yeah, okay, go. I'm ready. I'm good.
Okay, we're good. We're good. Hi, everybody. Welcome to my wonderful presentation, in which I am going to teach you how to correctly identify G tubularis, which is what I am. By the way, in case you're wondering, that is the scientific definition of what a grody is. Hello. There we go. There we go. Hi there. I'm GrodyTube. You know, like from TikTok. I'm the world's leading and only grody expert and grody handler. There is literally nobody alive more familiar with this subject than I, who molded this flesh myself. So, like, what is a grody? That's probably what you're asking. What the fuck is that thing? I get this question a lot, like, constantly, which is why I'm making a presentation on it, because, dear God, a lot of people don't seem to understand it, and I think it's quite simple, actually. A grody is a little guy, a little silly, and a lot of fun. Those are the main qualities of a grody, by the way. And I went through and I got some peer responses about what a grody is, right? And so we have a grody is a friend, a foe, a companion, an adversary, but most importantly, a grody is a bullyable VTuber who is very entertaining to watch. Thank you, Juno Redbows Gaming, for that.
You're welcome.
And then I asked Cherry, and I don't really want to talk about it. And here we can see a peak specimen of G tuberculosis. It is not advised that you approach this. And just to be safe, before I really get into how to properly identify, we're just gonna go over where is a grody, just so you can be sure that there are none near you, because that is not a situation you want to be in. That is not a situation you want to be in. The problem with that though is that grodies can be found literally everywhere, anywhere and everywhere. There is a grody going to be there. Some very common spaces to spot grodies, though, are in their dens. Grodies love to sleep, eat, and be merry in their cozy little caves. Just, around. I always say that, if you look in one direction far enough, eventually you will find a grody there. And in your home, also, please let me in. I'm already inside, so it doesn't matter. But, you can let me in if you want. Some common grody activities that you may see grodies engaging in those spaces are making friends. Grodies are very social creatures, so thank you for inviting me today, RP. I really appreciate it. Fishing. Grodies love any chance to demonstrate their great hunting skills that have been refined over millions of years of evolution. And playing Genshin Impact. Anyway. 12 million. This is nowhere near the amount of grodies in the wild. They are everywhere. 69% is the amount of people that have seen a grody today. And I am grossly underestimating this number because I want to use this number. Thank you. Have a nice day. 2 out of 5 people you know, you personally, you know people who have had a grody in their home in the last 30 days. Isn't that wild? Isn't that fucking wild? Here's how to spot a grody. So now you're like, okay, so there's just a chance I'm gonna find one of these fuckers literally anywhere, right? Well, here's how to just be sure that you're spotting a grody. But before I really get into that, there's a certain principle that we use in grody spotting called the word of grode, and it's kind of the number one most important rule for spotting grodies, and that is that many things can be a grody, but grody is a grody and nothing else. A grody is not a dog, a grody is not a cat, a grody is a grody, and we will come back to this later. And it is only a grody who can truly know what is or isn't a grody, but we're gonna try and get you as close as possible to being able to tell. Here are some common grody traits. Number 1, warm colors. Very important to warm your heart and open your wallet. 2, round cheeks that are also squishable and kissable. Very cuddly, very cute. The perfect size for holding. Also the iconic face. Like, you gotta have the little, the little angry looking colon 3 mouth face, and those big ol' ears to hear when your credit card's not being used. Very important. Some other things to note is that grodies can vary. Grodies come in all shapes and sizes. Not all of these traits need to be present, but most of them should be. Color is probably one of the most important things of a grody. You will never, never find a blue grody. There are no blue grodies, I'm telling you right now. And it's about vibes. If you look at something and you think, well, this could be a grody, it probably is. It probably is. Like, to be fair, there's a pretty good chance. Wow, this is fucked up. Anyway, a very good chance that it probably is a grody. So, like, now that we've gotten sort of the basic idea of what is and isn't a grody, I want to open it up to you guys to try and practice your grody spotting skills. I think you can do it. I think you're ready now. Okay?
This could be like analog horror.
Now, just a refresher, we're
I'm
going to
great at
ID
this
in
game.
1, 2, 3. We're going to look at the shape of something to determine if it's a grody. We're going to look at the color of something to determine if it's a grody. And we're going to look at the vibe. You know, is it silly? Would it steal my wallet or keys? That's how you're going to tell, okay? All right, let's get into it. We're going to start off really easy. Is this a grody? Anyone chime in at any time.
Yes.
You're more than
Yes,
welcome.
that's a
Yeah,
grody.
that's a grody. Yes, that is
Yeah.
absolutely a grody. That is absolutely a grody. Ma, there's a weird fucking VTuber outside. That is a grody. What about this one? Is this a grody?
I think so.
I'd say that's a grody. That's definitely a grody. We've got the big ears. This thing definitely looks like it's up to no good. And it's very, very small, very cute. Just a good size for a grody to be.
I think that's the thing that robbed me last week.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You don't have any proof.
Okay.
What about this? Is this a grody?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got the big ears. It's got the correct size. Very marketable. I mean, it's literally on a t-shirt. It's on a piece of merchandise. So yes, it's definitely a grody. And then, what about this one? Is this a grody? This is a little trickier.
Not a grody.
That's not a
No.
grody.
This is a
Cheese
grody.
colored.
It's a grody to me.
Not cheese colored, but I
Oh,
will
wait,
say
cheese is white. It's a
some
grody.
cheese is white. There you go. There you go.
Some
Its
cheese.
ears are too
Yeah,
small.
I would also say that's a grody. This one, again, a little trickier, but I would also
Blasphemy.
say this is a grody.
Its
Especially
ears
given
are
the
too
face.
Small, though.
Yeah, the ears are a little on the small side, but I would say, like, generally, shape-wise, it's still pretty grody.
Yeah,
Still pretty
we-
grody.
I think we got 3 out of the 4 things. That's a grody.
That's 100% a grody, yeah.
No,
That's a grody.
that's a dilf.
Well, are you saying a grody can't be a dilf? I think
Yes.
some grodies can be dilfs.
I don't think a grody can be a dilf.
Some grodies
He's
can be
got
dilfs.
his dad glasses on.
Yeah.
School
Hell yeah.
dad glasses on.
Mm-hmm. I need a pair of those.
Gilf.
They aren't called Cheetos for nothing.
This one?
No.
Is this a grody?
God.
Wait, what the
Mm-mm.
fuck?
Wait,
Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck?
That's what I love.
I
this
work
game.
fast.
I'm terrified.
I think yes.
Yeah, that's a grody.
Not
Yeah,
a grody.
Not a
think?
grody.
I don't
Not
think
a grody.
so either. I don't think it has enough traits of a grody. It's a very strong contender. Maybe if it was in color, we could determine better.
I'm
But
fucking terrified.
because it's not,
Maybe
I'm
we-
gonna say it's
because
not.
it was
When did you
too
have the
easy.
time?
I work really fast. Listen. I told you, grodies are everywhere. Grodies are everywhere doing everything. Like,
Okay.
it's just how it is. Now, what about this one? Is this a grody?
No.
Absolutely.
I would say no. It's lacking pretty much all of the characteristics of a grody except for the cuddleable size. But I feel like if I tried to cuddle this
Literally
thing, it would
so
bite
small
me.
and holdable. I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the only thing you have. Chief.
Listen,
That is the only
it
thing.
doesn't
That is
even
not a
have
grody.
ears. It does
Not
not
a
even
grody.
have
No
ears.
ears. Yeah, no ears. Not a
Because
grody.
there's a jellyfish in the one.
What about this? Is this a grody? This
Yes.
one is very hotly contested.
Yes, that is a grody. That is a grody
I don't
by all
know.
means.
I don't
It is-
see any grody
it is-
traits here.
It is pale
Is that,
white
is,
like
that,
cheese,
is that Bella Lugosi?
big ears, and always up to no good. Has the little uwu anime girl mouth.
No. It's missing. It's missing this.
No,
it's in
it-
black
they
and white
have
also.
they
You
have
can
big
tell.
ears. It's
You
big
can
Is
ears.
that Bella Lugosi?
No, it can't be Bela Lugosi. He's dead.
But is that a picture of him?
It's
He could
Bella
also just be a
Lugosi.
vampire.
Oh my
Because
god.
if it
you're
is, then that is
telling me
100% a
vampire
grody on account of having an Italian name.
That is not in the list of requirements. A grody is not an Italian name. A grody is so Californian that no one says my username right. And it's really funny. The amount of times I get called Gratitube is very funny. But
Your mom would be
overall,
so disappointed.
again, let's think about the main traits. None of them are here. None of them are here. It's not a grody. It's not a grody.
Bullshit. I'm gonna
Not
go to
grody.
the council for that one.
I am the council. Do you have a complaint? Would you like to bring it up with me?
I know where you live. I will bring this complaint later.
Okay, and I know where you live. Like, it's fine. Yeah, I'm literally the expert on the subject. You
The
can't
only grody
tell me
expert I
no.
trust is in fact Cherry Shampoo.
No. Cherry only tells lies for fun about me. Did you see that image that Cherry sent
I
in the server earlier that was just about telling lies for fun? I just want to remind you about that.
guys, my grandfather has just informed me that Bella Lugosi's son did win the swimming championship meet at his high school.
Boom. That's
Oh,
confirmation. That's confirmation. That's a grody.
No, it's
Actually, I due to that information, I have to change my answer. That's not a Grody because
not. Yeah,
Grodies
I
can't
can't
swim.
swim. That's true.
Real.
You live near the water. What do you mean you
And?
can't swim?
Why the fuck would I need to do that?
She just sinks.
I do not. Oh no, oh you said sinks. I thought you said stinks.
No. I said
Both.
sinks.
I thought you said Gertie stinks.
I
was like, we're
can
not doing this
confirm
again.
that
We're not
Grody
doing this
does not
again.
stink. I was
No,
asked...
Gertie. We're moving on. We're moving on. Is this a Gertie?
Yes.
Eh,
No.
This is 100% a Gertie. Look at this.
I'm
that's
a
like
Grody.
50-50 for a
Ears.
Grody.
We've got the little face. The little face is pretty good. The warm colors. I would say this is a Grody.
I am also
I think
small and
pink cheese more.
squishable.
That's true. That's true. This is absolutely 100% a Grody right here.
Alrighty.
I've been fucking indoctrinated.
All right. So now that you know like how to correctly identify a Grody, this kind of leads me into my next topic, which is gonna change tone just a little bit. Reasons why I'm canceling Juno Redbow's gaming. And like, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of reasons. She has committed many crimes against me. So many. Such as when she asked me if mini golf was just regular golf to me.
I didn't ask. I made that as a
You
statement.
did say that. That was a statement, yes. But the worst of all, there's one thing that she has said. Like, I could go on for a while about all the wrongs that, like, Juno has committed against me. And there are a lot. There are a lot. But there is one. There is one in particular that is just the absolute worst, most unforgivable thing. Which was calling me a cat girl. To my face. In real life. In public, I might add. I just feel the need to add that.
We
And
weren't-
also before stream, also called me a cat girl again. I just want to say that.
We weren't in public. We were in a weird Thai food restaurant.
And that's
You
not
actually- that was at the
public.
movie
I was
theater.
there.
That was at the movie theater. Cherry was also there.
We saw Puss in Boots too. And Puss in Boots is a
Puss
Grody.
Boots. So in order to like, dispel this, here we have, the like prime Grody example over here. And over here we have an example of the inferior creature that is being brought up to question, right?
Woman Nana.
And so just like a few points here. You will note that the creature on the right has very small, inefficient ears. She's not gonna hear you opening your wallet from 3 miles away the way that I am, Whereas I have big, powerful ears. I hear fucking everything, motherfucker. I hear you calling me a cat girl all the time. Okay? And it's just wrong. You'll also note the passive stance of the anime girl. Like, what is that? What is that? I can't fight anyone like this. I'm not gonna win any battles with my arms like way up here. That's not gonna do anything. I am ready to attack. I am ready at all times. Okay? I am ready to throw hands. My hand can quite literally be thrown. I would also like you to note, I am nice and cheesy and flavor blasted. Very iconic. People love cheese flavored things, Whereas normal flesh, very boring, unoriginal. Everyone's fucking got that shit, It's just not the same. You'll also note the anime eyes, which are just like so passive, like doe-eyed, cutesy, just so overdone, so unoriginal. But these bad boys made for hunting. I can see you from so far away. Eyes on the front, baby. This Grode's made to hunt. Not to mention also the generic anime face over there. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you see those a dime a dozen, right? This MF over here looks like if Pikachu and Hello Kitty had a cheese baby just, like, covered in, like, nacho cheese sauce, And these are all things that people love, which increases the overall just, like, peak marketability of a Grody. You will not find anything more I pressed the wrong key. I accidentally smacked my keyboard if you heard that. So, yeah, overall, just inferior. Cat girls are inferior to whatever the fuck a Grody is. Like, it's not... There's no contest here. Like, Grody Tube is not a cat girl. And Juno is just inherently incorrect about that. I mean, look at this shit. The evidence is right here. And just, like, I would never stoop that low. I would never make myself look so cutesy and passive and normal for the sake of marketability. I would never do that. You will never catch me doing anything like that. I will never become a cat girl. Yeah, no, just never. So in conclusion, here are some like final thoughts, a little recap of our nice little happy presentation that we've had here, okay? So in conclusion, Grodies are everywhere. Grodies are everywhere. And they're your friends, so like, don't be afraid. Let them into your house. They're
Hey,
fine.
wait, what the fuck is that third one? What?
Grodies deserve your hard-earned cash. Again, the thing about being marketable is that you should give me money. You should give me money. There's a lot of places you can give me money. If anyone wants like my Ko-fi or like my Cash App or my Venmo or anything, just let me know. Just let me know. Juno Redbow's Gaming owes me $3,000 in emotional damages.
What?
And Grodies are Grody. Grodies are Grody. That's what
Gaming
they are.
isn't my last name.
I'm pretty sure it is. Like,
Fuck.
I looked at your ID when we went out, and you like bought like tickets at the movie theater. Your last name was definitely Gaming. I did see that.
I bought the tickets at the movie theater.
Oh, well, I
Cherry's
thought
last
about
name
that.
is Gaming.
Anyway,
My last name is Shampoo.
yeah, Cherry's last name is Shampoo.
Thank you,
But
Art.
anyway,
My last name is Clown.
yeah, here's my sources, my bibliography. Yeah, just trust me, bro. It's fine. And yeah, that's it. Thank you for coming to my presentation. You're all Grody experts now. If anyone has any questions, I will not listen to you, but like you can ask them anyway.
Okay, this.
Do you accept constructive criticism?
Okay.
Why the fuck is the plural of Grody spelled like that?
Well, why not?
Because it ends in a Y.
So
Yeah, it ends with a Y. That's what you do.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
this scoring is gonna be a little controversial, and I want everyone to
Oh?
give me some time to explain myself.
Can I get a 69 out of 30? I think that'd be fun. Yeah.
Okay, so for creativity, I gave Grody a 9. Though very well prescribed, I gave you a historical for 10. Creativity a 9 because you just did it essentially on yourself. It would be like if I gave a present. It would be like if
I
gave
created
a.
myself. I'm my own creation. Like, what's more
That's-
creative than
that's
that?
only one because you were very descriptive and you're very good with your other stuff. I just felt that you could have explored something a little less self-centered. VTuber.
I can't imagine.
Literally, Redbow's Gaming is a part of Grody's presentation.
That is true. I did also make it about you. I think that as
That
a,
brings
like,
me
I
up. That
showed
brings
you
me
the
up to vibes. That brings me up to vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you an 8 on vibes because you hurt my feelings.
Oh, I hurt your feelings, huh? You want to talk about all the shit you've said to me, RV? You want to talk about all the shit you said to me?
Miss
About,
Frizzle,
like, when
I
you
need
said
you
that I
to
looked
calm
like
down.
a Yale professor, or
can't take it. This is what we've just figured out from this slideshow.
yeah.
Pat's RB's back. Don't worry, buddy. You'll get him next time.
Look,
So what I'm understanding is that the score is based on cowardice.
yeah,
Oh my god!
it is based on my own cowardice.
Stop! They're already down!
I don't think I could beat you in a fight. I will give you a
Oh, you
29.
absolutely could not.
I will give.
29?
I will give you a 29.
I don't get any extra credit for talking about my
Well,
good friend Juno Redbow's Gaming.
I do think that you didn't. You know what? I am pretty good.
You are.
I'll give you plus 5 extra points, putting you up to 36.
Okay, thank you. I'll take it. I'll take it.
All right.
Don't worry about that math. I'm an engineer.
That's
I have a
I'll take it.
degree. It's official now.
This isn't graded on a curve, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I just used math. I added up all the numbers.
Ew,
9 plus
math.
9 plus 10 plus 8 plus
Oh,
5
the
equals
math
36. All right, thank you, Grody, cat
Do
girl.
you have a,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's important.
What's the
I
question?
feel like I loved that. I know so much about Grodies now, but there was something confusing to me because I
Okay.
thought at the beginning it said to stay away from them because they'll fuck you up, like they're dangerous, right? And I'm like, okay, I'm on board with that. I want to handle the safety proceedings correctly. But then
Uh-huh.
the last slide said let them into your home. So
Well-
do I leave the door unlocked and then hide in the closet? Like what do I
Yes,
do?
yes. You should not approach them, but they
No.
will approach you whether or not
I
you're
can
ready for it.
confirm when I did my 24-hour stream, when I was asleep, I did receive the next morning pictures of Grody ransacking my
You did
room.
give me permission to go into your home during
I
that,
gave
by the
them
way.
permission, but they will
Yeah.
do it. They will just come into your home.
Yeah.
I was asleep. Grody just ransacked my room.
Yeah, you were asleep on that stream also when I went into your chat, which was a little funny.
Did you
You were
really?
just fucking out, yeah.
I think I was like 16 hours in at that point.
Yeah, you've been up for a while.
I
too,
remember
yeah.
that. Yeah, I remember. I was there for that too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
Sleepy baby.
Anyway,
Thank you, Grody, for
Thanks,
an
yeah.
incredible presentation. You are currently in
Thank
the
you,
lead
thank
with
you.
36 points.
No, other bitch got 40.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Kira's. You're currently in the lead with 40 points.
Oh my god.
I'm an engineer, trust me. Let's move on to the next performance.
I want to go next.
Winter.
That's-
What's
okay,
up?
That's great. 'Cause I literally just someone's calling me, but I'm on stream on my phone. Don't worry.
What was up? What was up, Kira? You're winning. Why are you upset?
Did I say I was upset?
You sounded upset.
No.
Okay, tell me when I'm
Love
ready.
you.
Love you.
Ready?
No, don't do this.
What the fuck?
Don't do this.
What the
I
fuck's
hate
a,
you. I fucking knew
Don't
this
do
was coming,
this.
and I still hate you.
Yes, let's go.
what the fuck are a
Thumbs down.
claspect? What's a claspect?
Uh,
My presentation
Where's
is
Eli?
on the claspects of some of my good friends, written by me.
Wait, is this
with
historical or
illegitimate
humor?
Hearts.
None of the
historical.
above.
It's historical.
None of the above, but technically humor,
What are
technically
claspects?
historical.
It's
I'm s-
historical of the Obama presidency.
Viewer
What the-
discretion advised.
what? Oh,
Homestuck
no.
is a webcomic.
Oh, no.
April 2009 to
No.
April 2013.
Winter.
In this presentation,
I need a
will
drink.
be explaining my friend's claspects, a word that combines class and aspect. For the purposes of this presentation, the following claspects are just the funny power parts of them and other bits to include for my friends. Thank you and have a good day.
I need to sit down for this. I don't think I can.
So first up, we have my good friend, Cherry Shampoo.
I get to go first.
So Cherry would be the seer of time, because Cherry is a big history nerd and would use her powers to look back through history to make funny little documents that she would confirm as 100% true. Also, she has a degree in history, and to my knowledge, considers it her floorbook. If you look over here on the right side of the screen, you will see examples of the clothing for the seer. Next, we have Gem. Knowing Gem, she's very much an observer of those around her, being able to see the emotions and bullshit from the sidelines and guide her friends to act accordingly. That's why she would be the seer of rage. Rage isn't just about anger, it's about all emotions. Gem would definitely look at someone and go to her friends and be like, hey, wanna poke them with a stick? Or wanna poke them with a stick with me? And then next, we have Chimkin Nuggy. Going over to our favorite cow chicken nugget demon. The first thing I think of for them is the Knight of Range. For he is small, that means he has a lot of anger pent up at a time, and because taller people can afford to store up anger. Though this can be seen as a bad thing, all it means is that the angrier they get, the harder they hit. Plain and simple. Next, we have
Beep
Cass.
boop.
This is a bit of a loop to explain,
That's
but
me.
I believe Cass would be the Knight of Mind. It isn't obvious at first, but they're definitely the rad gamer girl. Also, this does come with the power of attacking with big brain moments. In the bottom right corner of the screen, you will see an example of a rad gamer girl.
That looks exactly like Kaz.
Exactly. Next, we have Melon. I was going to list Melon as another class because of the whole parent thing, and I have gotten the time to knowledgeable them myself. But after some time being in VC with them, I did witness something that at the time of making this, I feel it would be a better fit for them. They would be the Seer of Void. Not because they know nothing, but simply for the fact that they are blind half the time. /J send tweet. Next, we have Gon. Thinking about Gon, I think he'd be a breath player, no matter what. That comes down to narrowing a class for him. So for Gon, he would be the Rogue of Breath. I don't have a lot of rhyme or reason for it, I just think it'd be a little funny. Not to mention all the I took your breath away jokes he'd be able to make. Also, for legal reasons, this is his troll kit. And then there is his outfit.
I know nothing about this. This is all going over my head. I hope I don't show up.
Next, my good pal Griv. They know a lot of things, are creative about it, and everyone who knows agrees that he would be the space player. Narrowing it down, he would be the mage of space. Loves space, and just a creative little guy. Plain and simple. Next up, we have Tubal the Mushroom. This motherfuck, without second thought, is the heir of rage. Point blank period. My reasoning? Reading through the dissections of each class spec, The heir of rage is someone who changes rage for others and is also enveloped by rage, having a tendency to confuse those around them and inspire change through negative emotions, which is very Dublecore, in my opinion. Next is Sky. I had a whole thing here for Sky, but after a certain incident while in VC, combined with other atrocities I have witnessed being committed, it is in my expert opinion that she would be categorized under Prince of Mind, also known as someone who destroys minds or destroys with their mind. Psychic damage for real for real. Next, we have my good friend Grodine Tutastic Tuberman. Now, it is my
Why would
belief
you do
that
this to
Grodine
me?
is pretty good at collecting friends
Y'all
and
called
would
it.
fight people for friends. And for those reasons, she would be the Knight of Blood. The aspect of blood in Homestuck not only means literal blood, but also bonds and friendships. Not to mention, rabies enters through the bloodstream, and that's the real way she spreads rabies to her enemies. This does, in fact, mean I am kin assigning Karkat to Grody, and I am not sorry. I
Awful,
find
thank
this
you.
quite
Bark
comical.
breath.
And for legal reasons, I do have to include that the only other possible thing Grody could be is the Bard of Breath.
Sobs into my hands. Sobs into my hands.
Is that
I'm
bad?
leaving.
Why is that bad? Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Also, this
Read
does
the comic,
include,
or if you find out.
yeah, this also does include the picture of the costume with the cod piece. Next is me, Winter, because I also want to info dump about myself. My class spec would be the heir of time. I am neurotic about time and plans. The biggest anxiety bubbles out of me if I'm told we're leaving at a certain time. Then, when that time comes and someone's like, oh, I'm still getting ready, but like, it's okay. Like, no, it's not okay. You said we're leaving at this time, and I am now ready at this time. We are going. Also, I'm annoying about reminding people of the passage of time, send tweet. And last, we have my good friend RB. It is my belief that she would be a thief of mind, just because I know that her big brain moments are just from stealing the thoughts and thoughts from other people. It's giving smooth brain, but the reason it's so smooth is because it's so big and so engorged in thoughts and information.
What?
And then my MLA flavored citation from
What?
2012, might I add. Read at your own discretion. The end.
Can someone zoom in and
I
enhance
need
on
to
the
lie
bard
down.
outfit?
I don't know what to
I'd
give
prefer
this.
if you didn't. I'd prefer if you didn't do that.
I loved this. I am laughing so much because
I
Okay.
hated this shit.
So for creativity, I have to
I
give you a
hated
10.
naps.
For historical, I'm also going to give you a 10 because it felt like you really knew what you were talking about, unfortunately.
Yeah, honestly, that's like the fucking like score equivalent of a veteran's discount.
Your
Cody
the
knows
vibes
the
though, I'm gonna
hyperfixation
give you
I
for the
have.
vibes. I'm gonna give you a 6 because everybody
Rancid.
felt really sad.
Rancid.
My brother left. Chat. I had to tell him when this was over.
I don't. I kind of felt like at the end, you just basically said RB is so stupid. She's smart,
No,
and I really feel like that's
I
what
feel
you were
like
trying
you're
to
so
say.
smart.
You're so smart, you're stupid.
Mm.
Here's your zoom in.
No, your brain is just so big.
It's so big. It's like a balloon. It's inflated with thoughts. It's so smooth.
Why is it a GIF?
Is it a GIF?
Yeah.
What's a GIF?
Why is it a GIF?
I don't know. I didn't make it a GIF.
What's a GIF?
You're lucky there's no cod piece. Oh wait, sorry. Somebody drew it with a cod piece. If you want to see that, that's out there.
What's
Well, the
no,
codpiece is
Codpiece
canon.
part of-
That's
What's
that's
happening?
The
Where is
accurate
this
The
version.
codpiece is canon.
Oh, you're right. It's just it's sneaky, isn't it? It's there. It's just hidden in the blue part.
Let me zoom in and enhance real quick.
Why would you say these things to
Computer enhance.
Why
Cherry
can't I
enhance.
see it?
Cody, I want to
hold on, let me-
apologize for you. It feels like you got a really bad end of the
me? I
stick there.
expected this, to be fair.
I have
I
no
thought
idea.
I was safe.
It's really. I'm just gonna give you a 26 and move on because honestly, I felt like you did a really good job. But
I
it made
feel like
everyone
the vibes of my presentation were impeccable.
no. You gave everybody in the call and a 4-mile radius 1d4 of psychic damage.
I'm
So-
I need to
doing
take, like, a
fine. What do
Tylenol
you
and lie
mean?
down.
I was rooting for this. This is great.
Cass is a masochist, so they enjoyed the pain.
First of all, no. What is wrong with you with these assumptions? Are you? Where did this come from? What is this such blatant like? Oh, this. What happened?
Look at you.
What?
What's happening?
All right, Cass, it's your turn for a presentation.
Oh my god, let's go.
Congrats, though, Winter. That
Yay.
was a very good presentation. It just made everybody
Thank
feel really weird.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have to go last. Oh, frowns. Don't worry.
No. Best for last.
The best for last.
Like, I need to understand, I've been so excited for this presentation, knowing what
All
it's.
right.
I'm excited.
What?
Hello, my
no-
name is Cass.
What?
Don't worry. This is all anime. My name is Cass. I'm from the Wet Bandits, as everyone should know. Casscord_exe on twitch.tv.com
And Twitter, woo!
and Twitter. Woo! I finally got the @. Anyways, that's me, of course.
Oh,
with
it
my
has a
guy
little
Horatio.
wing on top.
Yeah, got my little guy Horatio. He's also important. And this is my presentation. If I had to use one word for my presentation, it would be good. If I had to use 2 words, it would be very good.
So stupid.
Now, I want to preface I'm going to be like this my entire presentation. So I hope everybody is ready for this kind of energy. We're all here.
Is this historical then?
This is absolutely historical. I want everybody to be ready for this energy. If we're all on board, like, can I get a verbal yeah, we're here for it, or like
I'm ready.
Hell yeah!
I'm
All
telling
right, cool.
the vibes are fluctuating right now.
the vibes
I'm
are
not
here.
gonna
Hey, the
answer
vibes
until
are
I
here.
know more information.
Okay, all right. But a first content warning because like this is graphic. Like there's gore, lots of it. There's murder, and the villainization of both sharks and octopi. They are innocent creatures. They have done nothing wrong ever. They, as crocodile, the guy that got killed by a stingray.
Steve Irwin.
Oh my god,
Steve Irwin.
Irwin.
Where was Big Man when Steve Irwin died? Anyways, as
Oh
Steve
my
Irwin said,
god!
as Steve Irwin said, oh, they didn't mean me any harm. They're just doing what they need to survive. I was just messing with them. And also there's cursing, but I'm way past that warning already. Anyways, movie trilogies. Everybody's got one. This Spider-Man, and not this Spider-Man. He didn't get one.
Okay.
But we're on to the most famous movie trilogy that I have binged for this whole week and I have learned everything about. Sharktopus.
What the
Sharktopus versus Terracuda and Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf. I am here to tell you
Yeah.
about all 3 of them. I am
Okay.
so sorry that Sharktopus versus Whale Wolf. This is the only HD picture. I am so sorry. I tried to find a low quality version, but we're just moving on with it. So first Sharktopus. Sharktopus, by the way, I would love to preface she/her pronouns. The first Sharktopus. It will come into play later, but we need to remember this. Anyways, she was a genetic creation by the secret government for the U.S. Navy because, they're in the water or something, right? And the first scene, the stereotypical, whoa, this is Sharktopus, Admiral, look at it. Oh, let's test it. I want to see what it can do. But Admiral, it's not ready. We need to continue, more testing. I'm the one funding this. We do what I say. Go attack that boat. And then, the test goes horribly wrong because the rudder of the boat hits off the mind control device of Sharktopus, and Sharktopus is like, hey, yo, fuck this thing, and then takes it off and just starts going on a killing spree. But like, it's so crazy because each kill, it's like leading up to it. It's like they're doing their mundane thing, and then Sharktopus attacks them and then kills them, and then it moves on to the next scene. Like there's no wait. It just happens, and it's like, what the fuck? It's just like shock value. Like here, this iconic death scene that I am about to play. It is so iconic. These two are talking about like, oh, the worst ways to die, and then, bam, just happens, and disappears, and then him. Oh no! That's it. That's the death. And then it's the next scene. This scene is so messed up. This guy watches this girl. She like finds this golden coin. Sharktopus comes for her. It's like a whole minute of her getting like thrashed around by Sharktopus. And then do you know what the guy does? He takes the coin for himself. He doesn't do anything. He's like, hey yo, free money, and that's it. That's the whole bit. And it's like, what is happening here? Why is nobody being like, oh my god, what was that? There's no reactions, there's nothing. It's just like, okay, I guess that happened. Shrugs. And like this next one, this one's the most messed up because it had the most build up. You meet this couple, and they're like, oh, why are we working out on our vacation? We're in Mexico. And the husband's like, oh, don't worry, babe, we just got cliff diving left. And then she's like, oh my god, this is amazing. Let me go again. She goes again, and then just munch. That's it. That's it. And then it moves on to the next scene. Like, where's the weight? Where's the consequence? Why wasn't the husband like, oh, my wife, no? What? Like, it was just nothing. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm cutting out because I'm ranting, but like this is just me going off about this movie series.
You're passionate about the topic.
I am. Anyways, this is the protagonist, sort of. He is a former marine biologist that worked for the secret agency, and he was competent at first because he was like, hey, we're doing stuff we shouldn't be doing. We should kill this thing. So they fired him. And then he became an alcoholic, and then he hits on women, like, you know, womanizer. He got worse after he lost his job. And so they were like, hey, guy, I think his name is Andy or something. I don't know. I don't remember. This was all like a fever dream to me. They were like, Andy, we need you to come back. Sharktopus escaped. And I was like, yo, you should have killed it. I told you. We'll pay you 300 grand. All right, I'll do it. And he's on the job, and he looks at the director's daughter, who helped code. She's apparently like a genius genetic like scientist or something, and she helped code Sharktopus apparently. Like there's like this whole B plot that I did not pay attention to, and it'll come up later, and I'm so upset that I didn't pay attention to it because it's important for some reason. But he sees the daughter like, yo, hey, you know, like, hey, and it doesn't work, but it'll work eventually because, you know, it's one of those movies. Anyways, more on the plot. Sharktopus is traveling along the Gulf, you know, sticking to rocks for like plot's sake. I'll mention that later. It'll come back later. And then somehow the news gets involved because they like finally somebody's like, oh my god, I saw a shark octopus hybrid kill people, and reported it to the news. So the news is on it, and it upsets the admiral, and so it's now like, and then he reports it to like the lead scientist, whose name is Sans, by the way. But whenever I heard it, it sounded like Sans Undertale, so I was just, oh my god, Sans, what are you doing? So they report it to Sans, and Sans is like, oh my god, we needed the group, which is the womanizer marine biologist, the genetic scientist daughter, and Santos, the marine biologist's best friend, and the only good character, to be fucking honest. He's the only competent one. He was like, yo, we should have killed this. We you know, he was like the marine biologist before the alcohol, you know. That's all I can say. And so it's later found out that he modified Sharktopus's genetic code. Like she's more of a killer. Like we made her. Oh man, misgendered. That's unfair. But then moving on, the finale, like they decide to kill Sharktopus finally after she killed Santos. Like the only competent character. Look at this death. This is so sad. Like he's just dying. And if you notice in these two shots that Sharktopus is different sizes. Like I'm not crazy, right? You could see like this is different. Like they're two different sizes. So it's my headcanon that she can shrink and grow. Like, you know, because octopi can squeeze into small spaces. So like, what if she could, you know, shrink and grow? Like, I don't know. But this is just what I'm going for. And so they start hunting it down to like a resort area to kill it. And like, oh my god, this part right here. This is where they get to the resort, and they get into this one area, and like Sharktopus just murks all of these people. Look. Oh. This is Sans, by the way. This is the lead scientist, and like, you know, he dies just like, oh no, and that happens. Oh my god, yeah. I want to preface this again. Like the first movie had just the deaths felt like no consequences. Like this girl, she jumps into the water unknowingly and then just gets jumped by Sharktopus. Like Sharktopus is like, hey yo, what's good, and just gets attacked. Like, look at this. Like it happens for like a whole minute. Like she's begging for nobody helps, nothing happens. Anyways, the death of Sharktopus. Like this is finally happening. So Womanizer uses a grenade launcher to attach an EMP dart to Sharktopus, which is how they were able to control Sharktopus, because like sharks use electromagnetics or something like that. They like sense electromagnetics or something, and that's what they use to control it. So like if you have the thing that controls it, why not, just, turn the control back on? But no, they were like, we have to kill her. But like, I wouldn't be as upset if the dude didn't choose to drop the grenade launcher. As you paid attention to the last clip, he was holding a gun with ammo with a grenade launcher attachment. He chose to drop that to use a stick. Like, look at this dude. What is the stick gonna do to that? And the password, there was a password to the kill switch, which was Pumpkin. As I mentioned, the whole the father-daughter relationship thing. It was a B plot. I didn't pay attention to it. It was weird. And then Sharktopus just goes pop, and then the ending lines is, oh, it better not hop out on us again. And then, nah, that only happens in the movies. And then it cuts to Sharktopus remains floating away to the ocean, which is foreshadowing. So, Sharktopus 2.
There's more.
Sequel. Yes, there's more. You're in it for the ride. So remember how I said Sharktopus was a girl? It turns out it's because she was pregnant. That's why she was sticking to the coast. She was looking for a nice, cozy place to lay these eggs, And in the recap of the second movie, they showed a poorly edited egg sack covering like the remains, which I looked back at it. It was a baby Sharktopus. And it makes sense. So, like, yeah, the egg sack gets flown off into the ocean, and the person that picks up the egg sack is another marine biologist. So, yeah, hard cut. This is a hard cut. There's no preface of time skips. This is just a hard cut to the government agency. And this time they're making it a creature of the Air Force, because the main scientist is like, oh, you know how many planes the Pentagon bought last year? I want to make something that's like excellent, like, all this stuff. Basically just plain mean. Like, dude, you're setting yourself up. He even said like the Pentagon turned down this idea because it was dangerous. Like, dude, yeah, of course it's dangerous. They know what happened with Sharktopus. Like, even he knew what happened with Sharktopus. He was describing it, and they were like, no, Terracuda's built different. Like, no, it's not. And so, like, as he's describing this to the head of security, which is the new protagonist, by the way, with the most ridiculous name. I cannot wait to reveal this name in the next slide. But some ginger starts hacking into Terracuda and makes it go AWOL and kills everyone inside, like, the government base. Except for the scientist and the security, because, plot importance. Anyways. This is the protagonist. This dude. Oh my god, his name is Hammerstein.
I'm getting an
I don't-
aneurysm.
I don't know.
Roger.
I have no idea. They just called him Hammerstein. They don't call him. The only other thing they call him is Ham.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. So he's the head of security, and like he's a former military man, and he brought his own former squad from his old mission days to work with him on this job because we're a team. But when I was watching this with captions, they were labeled as Marines. They didn't give them names, so I felt like, what? They're gonna die. What's the point of doing this? So then, like, yeah, they go to hunt down Terracuda to try to secure it. Does not go well. They all die. Hammerstein survives, and like now he has like, I gotta go avenge my crew. That thing killed my crew. And then there's another hard cut. No preference to time skips, nothing, no preference. Just another hard cut to the aquarium / water park. And like, it just all feels like a day, but it hasn't, because when you see Sharktopus again, she's like the size of a fully grown adult. And it's just baffling because there's no preface of like, 30 days later, like 5 years later. It's just all one day to me. And there's this whole trailer, like, even showing off the events of the first Sharktopus, like, yeah, because this is an aquarium, they're trying to, like, make money off of Sharktopus, because, this is no charity, this is a business, says the uncle of the marine biologist.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, of course.
Is the second Sharktopus is also a girl?
Yes, I would like to believe that, because,
But, okay. But is there canon pronouns for this Sharktopus?
I believe because like she was taking care of her. I believe they did. The marine biologist did use she/her pronouns in the beginning.
Thank you. This was really important for my suspension of disbelief.
Okay. Okay, and also like it was really cute because like when the marine biologist was like, "Come on, we gotta do this show thing for my uncle because he's a money grubbing son of a bitch." She calls Sharktopus Pececito, which I thought was adorable. I just wanted to add that in because I was like, "Oh, that's wholesome, I guess." which I guess comes into play later because she's the only person that like quote unquote Sharktopus trusts. Anyways, the flaws of capitalism. Uh, all right. This is where the worst part comes in because like apparently the uncle of has been like drugging slash sedating Sharktopus with chlorine and feeding her live fish, which is like ruining the training somehow. I don't know how. I'm not an animal expert. I don't do studies like this. I just watch the movies and I'm here to explain them to you in a frantic rant. But the uncle put this in a brochure, blah blah blah, and white people want to see it. They were like super white. They're like, oh, and like they were like, oh, we want to see the sharktopus creature. We want to see it. It's in the brochure. And the marine biologist said, oh, it's not open. It's not open for the public yet, sir. It's still being trained. Oh, and literally word for word, that's perfect. Then we can get the first look. Like, it blew my mind. It blew my mind how long they survived, and it baffles me how they died because I hated it because it was just awful. It'll appear later. I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyways, back to this. They end up seeing Sharktopus because like they complained to post a bad Yelp review, and then bribed with a lot of money. But I counted the money. I paused it specifically on this money, and it was only like $100. Just like I guess that's a lot for I don't know, but go off I guess. They don't die, unfortunately. They just post about it, Sharktopus online. Which brings us to the next point, Sharktopus versus Terracuda. Because the main scientist, the guy that made Terracuda, he saw the video and was like, hey, yo, what if we get this thing to fight our thing while we look for the main thing that's messing with our thing? Like, he's really copping out to be like, let's just get this Sharktopus to do our work for us. And like it kind of works at first. Like there's fighting because like he put a mind control chip inside of Sharktopus also, but it gets knocked off. Like, dude, have you not seen the first one? It gets knocked off, and they start killing random people on the beach, including Conan O'Brien, who was on the beach, and he gets like decapitated, and they use his head for volleyball, which was really messed up. I get it's supposed to be like quote unquote haha funnies, but it was like what happened here? He gets all the way through and then decapitated, which is the worst way to go. I can't believe he allowed this to happen to himself. Like, look, how can you like you're Conan O'Brien? How can you let this happen to yourself? Look,
The shark didn't even want to eat him. He was too
exactly.
rancid.
And then volleyball. It's going. Mike.
This goes on way too long.
And then that's it. Oh my god, like that was the whole thing. Like that just happened. Anyway, back to the shitty plot. It's Sharktopus and Terracuda going wild. What do we do? Didn't the one guy say the marine biologist could control Sharktopus? Oh yeah. So they go to get that to help like control Sharktopus, but they find out he's not German, he's Russian. I messed up here because I was doing this so frantically. I was just everywhere. He's Russian, by the way. He was a Russian ginger hacking Terracuda to
Russian
fight America. Yeah, it was. So they find out. So they go hunt him down again. So they keep flopping back and forth, which I hated. I hated so much. And then the white couple finally dies. I was so happy, but I was so upset. They're on a plane and they're just like, what? They have to take out so many people. Oh, I think we're gonna make it. No, you fucking don't. 22 people. It went from 10 to 22. That's 12 whole random people. I was just fine with the 2 dying. But nope, I can't have anything in this shitty movie series. Anyways, the death of Terracuda. So after stealing the main scientist's notes, after he died in a game of tug-of-war between Terracuda and Sharktopus, they find out Terracuda is warm-blooded and endothermic, meaning he burns more calories than he consumes. So they're gonna like lure it away from civilization with a disco ball for some fucking reason, and use a BFH, which is called a big fucking harpoon. They said that exactly, and I was kind of like, whoa, okay, to like kill it. And so Hammerstein nails Terracuda with the BFH, and Sharktopus drags it down to the depths of the ocean to protect her BFF, the marine biologist, and then Terracuda blows up. Which is like, oh, did they both die? At that range, nothing on Earth would have survived. But guess fucking what? Sharktopus survives and attacks the boat, but it's like a hard cut, so I don't know if she like killed any of them. Which I'm like, nah, she just gave him a friendly kiss. That's her BFF, you know? Anyways, the third one, finally the third one. We're here at the finale. So this one was so much of a fever dream, I couldn't comprehend anything. I'm gonna go as fast as I can because I hated this movie the most. The first scene is a water burial, like this dude wants to get buried in the ocean, and it's on the protagonist's boat. This protagonist was the worst. There were so many chances for him to die. I wished it happened. It just never happened because I knew he had that bullshit protagonist shield. But I just was so hopeful, but it never fucking. And I was, anyways. Okay. He is just a drunk boat captain. That is his whole personality. He always has a flask on him, and he's always drinking. There is nothing else to him. Um, so then Sharktopus just crashes the funeral and kills people, and the captain was like, "Oh my god, did they prepay? The money was with the widow who Sharktopus killed, of course, and apparently nobody knows about Sharktopus, because once he's arrested for the disappearance of the widow and the body, dude, Sharktopus ate it. He's trying to tell you, but everyone's calling him a drunk, and nobody knows, because what the fuck? It's been all over the news. But the only person that knows is the one that paid bail for the captain. That's him, by the way. That's the fucking ass captain. Look, he could have died here, but he didn't, and I was upset. But the captain gets bail from a voodoo chief. His name is Teeny. And he's apparently the only one that knows about Sharktopus. Dude, it's been all over the news. Do you not have internet? How? And apparently Sharktopus also has a Twitter and follows back really fast. Because, that was a line in the movie that stuck with me. And so, Teeny, which I will refer to him as such. Teeny wants the heart of Sharktopus. Because, bad juju, I'll do some crazy magic with that. And so he sends the drunk captain to go hunt down Sharktopus, and they occasionally run into Whalewolf. So now you're wondering, who's Whalewolf? I know we haven't gone there yet, because we get met with Whalewolf right now. Whalewolf is more genetic testing, but instead of starting from scratch, we have a German scientist lady. She's just obsessed with creating the perfect human. And so she gets a old baseball player who sucks ass, by the way. It's a whole plot line that this baseball player is the worst. He's ass. So she ends up putting drugs in him. It doesn't work. So she tries to dump his body in the ocean. It's a full moon. Full moon activates the mutations or something, and then he becomes Whalewolf. Literally, she's like, oh yes, because wolves react to the moon and the tides with whales. I don't know. That was an actual thing she said. I was just ready to I actually had to pause the movie and walk away for a bit because I was genuinely upset. They're not trying for these movies any of sort. And it's just upsetting. So yeah, usually I would put a video here with deaths, but there was nothing good about these movie deaths. They were just happening. It went back to the first movie where the deaths happened, no consequence, and just I guess. Oh my god. There was one scene where they were running through the mall, and the captain was like, "Oh, where am I? Where am I?" Looking at the map of the mall, and Sharktopus literally appeared, pointed at where he was, and was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you." You could have gotten. What are you doing, Sharktopus? Just kill him. But no, it doesn't happen. Sharktopus just goes for other people, and it's just awful. So back to the plot. Blah blah blah. They're gonna kill Sharktopus now because they've changed their mind. They're like, okay, we can get rid of this thing. Teeny doesn't need this. It's more about the people. So they decide to trap Sharktopus and Whalewolf in a baseball stadium. Since Whalewolf was a baseball player, he'll have more attachment to the baseball field. So that's where they get him. And it ends with the U.S. government finally being the hero. They're no longer demanding these creatures. They're like, all right, we're done with it. We're just gonna take them out. So they come in and airstrike the baseball stadium to take out both Whalewolf and Sharktopus. And that's the end. Although there's more. At the end of Sharktopus and Whalewolf, Teeny, the voodoo chief's sister, is working over a cauldron. She's doing some voodoo magic, and as she's laughing, it zooms in on the cauldron and appears a new Sharktopus, zombie voodoo Sharktopus, and there's only one thing that can stop zombie voodoo Sharktopus. Zombie voodoo Sharktopus versus Mecha Godzilla.
Literally.
This is my fourth movie pitch for the fourth Sharktopus movie.
I've been here.
Thank you for coming to my presentation.
Woo!
All of this is 1000% factual. I've been to this movie trilogy 5 times total throughout this
No,
whole
you
week
didn't.
preparing for this shit show. Yes, I did.
Can I ask a question? Because
Yes, of course.
so Whale Wolf is just a guy, right? Like,
Werewolf
a
is
normal...
just a guy. He's just a
So
regular
the
guy that
government just
turned
killed
into
the
a werewolf.
guy. They just killed the
Yes.
guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
I
Just
couldn't,
like the
Favorite
US
thing.
government.
I couldn't grade this performance. I only wrote down one note where I said that you have a crush on Sharktopus.
I
You're not denying the silence speaks
would.
volumes.
Yeah, would.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm canceling you.
You know what? Valid.
No, Grady, put that on the call out post.
No, that's valid. I agree with this. It's my call out post. I can do what I want with it.
Well
Yeah.
then,
You
everyone,
can only
our
fuck one Sharktopus.
we can only know.
I'd go for the first one. That's a MILF confirmed.
Yeah.
Original. I get you. I get you.
Mhm.
Oh my god, I lost my voice ranting from this. I hated this so much.
Thank you to everyone who's
Beautiful.
participated. Can I please get everybody to shout themselves out one at a time? Winter, go.
Hi, my name is Winterwind. I'm a chaotic, neurotic little jellyfish that has definitely streamed before, and you can go follow me at twitch.tv/winterwind00 or on Twitter at winterwind00.
Kira.
It's me, Kira. Hi. I have a SoundCloud.
Is the song gonna be on SoundCloud?
Oh, please
Yo,
tell
can
me
we
for
get
that
the song on
It can be.
SoundCloud?
It's gonna be a bit of a departure. My SoundCloud is Kira Steiner. SoundCloud.com. I don't know what the fucking URL is. And you can also follow me on Twitch, where I sometimes play Zelda. The red, blue, blonde. That's my shit.
Now, how do you spell the cough?
Kaz, your turn.
Oh. Twitch.tv/castcore_exe, Twitch.tv/castcore_. Follow me on Twitter too. What bandit? They them.
Cool. If you wanted to be inaudible, go for it. Cherry, your turn.
My name is Cherry Shampoo. I've streamed exactly once before. It was a 10-hour Genshin stream. If you guys want me to stream again, get my friend Gertie to how many followers do you have right now?
I don't fucking remember. A number.
Get my friend Gertie to 1,500 followers, and I will do another stream, and I'll let you guys pick.
Play
10-hour
Hankshni with me.
Honkai Star Rail stream.
Yeah, play Hankshni with me. It'll be fun.
All right,
No.
Grody.
Grody tube, shrug shoulders, thumbs up. Have a nice day.
Yeah, they're a cat girl. And I'm RB. Thank you to everybody who watched.
Castcore_exe.
If anybody wants, if you have a suggestion of somebody you want to see do a presentation, fucking tell them to talk to me on Twitter. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm Redbows Gaming. May your heart be your guiding key, and I'll catch you all in the next stream. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.